Okay, here's a quick scan of the ingredients. I'm always adding something green and leafy. So spinach today, sometimes it's Swiss chard, and sometimes it's romaine. This is a little fancy. You don't have to get this fancy. You can just use brown rice. It's sprouted French lentils, quinoa, hulled millet, split peas, brown rice, and wild rice. Again, I'm just doing that this week. Next week I'll probably just do brown rice. This is the ends of some Swiss chard and the ends of some asparagus. So you know when you pick up your asparagus, it'll break at the point, and then usually these are discarded. Well, use them in your dog food and then eat these. Sweet potatoes, celery, over here some peas and carrots, some wild blueberries, and some soybeans that my little dog absolutely loves. So I just throw those in every once in a while. I haven't had a reaction from either dog on the soy, so then of course there's going to be some flax, ground flaxseed, and some nutritional yeast. Now I don't always do this, but there's some flaxseed oil I'm going to throw in because I just happen to have some and I'm just using it up. So that's why it's not in the bottle form, because in the bottle form obviously would be a lot cheaper. And a multivitamin every once in a while I throw in, it'll just melt in the finished product when I stir it. And that's just a couple of papaya enzymes. Again, I don't do it every time, just being a little fancy for you. and I'll chop up a little bit of dulse, the dried seaweed. So they're getting a deluxe version today, so let's make it. So here's what this week's dog food looks like. And it'll go in on top of some nice green spinach and get mixed in. And of course, adding the other ingredients. And I had the bottom of a cauliflower, and just showing you, like, you know, you can use this in a raw salad or put it in for them. Put it in when you're making dog food. It's great. Don't throw it out. Lots of nutrition there. So I'm just cooling this week's in the water bath in the sink. Cools it down quick. Keep stirring it. I'm going to add some chickpeas. My little girl loves them. She also loves them whole. She likes to munch away on those. There's some perdola. So here's the finished product. Now if I used a Instapot, it would take probably 30 minutes. For me, this takes usually anywhere from 35 to 40, 45 minutes. The main thing that you want to have accomplished is that the starches are thoroughly cooked. So as soon as that's reached that point, that's when you know the dog food is ready. Now the spinach can go in while it's still warm, because that'll just soften it a bit. Same thing, the peas, they'll end up just being warmed through because they're frozen. And the blueberries, the soy bean. Dog food in the blender. You know, another thing you'll notice is your dogs drink a lot less water when you're not feeding them dry kibble. Just thought I'd let you know. Okay, added some Nooch, ground flax, lots, they need lots of fat, and I've chopped up some dulse. So now I'm going to cut up the raw component of the dog food. My two are used to having raw veggies, so I like to have a little bit of salad to go with their meal, and a little bit of raw asparagus, of course. Now the carrots I've grated, a little bit easier for them. If your dog can, you know, enjoys munching on carrots, I don't see any problem with that. That's fine if they can chew these up. If not, add them to your dog food and cook them down. So here's some zucchini. They will actually fight over this raw stuff, like not fight physically or dog fight ways, but they get so excited about it they want to eat each other's. So there's salad chopped up that I will put on top of their dog food. Okay, Lola. Oh. And then just before serving, I will add some, you can add hemp seed oil, you know, canola oil, coconut oil. Just pick one, because they need more fat than we do in their diet. All right, here's the final masterpiece. I would like to call it, create a phrase and call it a Nooch Pooch bowl. So instead of a Buddha bowl, I'm going to start calling it a Nooch Pooch bowl. Okay, let's go feed the dogs. Come on out with me. Here we go. Whoa. Okay, puppy dogs. There's for Lola, and there's for Lucy. Here we go. And off they go to the races. So Lucy and I would like to say bye and thank you for joining us today. And Lucy says, put your paw on the subscribe button. Hit it. Right, Lucy? Help my mama. And go out and bring a little joy to the world today. Take care. I appreciate you guys. Bye. And to their dog food, I'm going to add the sweet potato that my Lucy pulled out of the bag and thought she'd eat raw. My little raw paw. What did you do? What did you do? Did you pull this out of the bag and chew it? Did you do that? She pulled that out of here. Didn't you? What'd she do, Lola? Lola, what'd she do? What did she do, Lola? Wait, you got nothing to do with it.